So, are you frustrated with your closet? You feel like you have so many things and you don't know what you wore, what you didn't wear. I had these frustrations, so this is why I created this template, basically digitizing my wardrobe. Whenever I would show my wardrobe on TikTok Live or show it to my friends, they'd be like, "Yo, I need this template." So, I finally made it so that you can get it. I do want to go over it as well. So, basically, whenever you go to the template, you will need a Notion account. Notion is free, and all of the features that are in this template is free as well. You do not have to ever pay for a Notion account. If you do want to pay for a Notion account, that's up to you, but it's not necessary for this template. But if you see the template right here, if you want to duplicate it, all you would have to do is hit here, and then you would just hit duplicate. Now, I recommend whenever you do get your copy of the template that you duplicate it twice. Duplicate it and name it, backup, just in case you do something and mess it up. You can always refer to the backup, right? So let's go over an overview. So this page right here is the home page. This is where you can navigate everything. You can see a menu and then important bookmarks. One thing that I recommend that you do is read over this quick start. It goes into a deep dive of everything within the template, right? Now, right here, you can see measurements. So this is really good for whenever you're shopping and you need to get an understanding of, the sizing of a particular garment. You could just refer to this quickly to see how it would fit on you. And if you're not sure how to get your sizing, I did share a resource where you can learn how to take your own measurements. So some of my favorite things about this dashboard at the top of the homepage is you can see the weather as well as the time. Now, if you do want to change this to your own time, you do need another account. These are widgets, but all you do is hover over this area right here, and then you go to customize it. So you just hit this link. This is also free. You can also change the colors and things like that, and you would do the same thing. Hover over until you get this square right here. Ooh. See, and it'll take you to a website where you'll be able to customize this widget to your likings, right? But you also have to make sure you set up for a free account. Ooh. I moved this. Let me fix it. There we go. All right. And then another feature with this closet dashboard that I love is you get a closet overview. So you have stats of kind of like what is going on in your closet, so you can see how many items you own. So right now in this template, I have 19 items uploaded, as well as how much your closet is worth. I did this on my personal closet, and I do not want to talk about how much money I spent on clothes. It's insane. But it was very interesting because my community was always asking me, how much do you think you spent on your closet? So I was curious to see like the value of my closet, and it's insane. And then also we have a laundry basket feature. So you can see how many things that you put in your laundry basket, as well as how many items you wore within the last 6 months, a year, or that you've never worn at all. This is really important to me because there are so many amazing pieces that I have that I just forget about just because they're either in the back of the closet or I can't see them within my closet. But with this feature, I can go through and be like, oh yeah, this jacket, and make an outfit for that. And then this as well, the total items in the closet by brand. So if you were ever wondering what brand you buy the most from, you can see how many items you have in your closet by brand. So you can see here, Delinquents Truly is like 47%. And then Anime Kickback is like 21%, which I think is a cool feature. So you can see what brand you're buying from the most and kind of get insight on why you're buying from that brand a lot. It's probably because you like their quality. You probably might want to continue doing that if there's a pattern there. Right? And then we have plan your outfits for the week and also your closet. So here I already kind of put an example, but what you can do here, if you want to plan your outfits for what you're going to wear for the week, I recommend doing this every Sunday. You can just go up here and drag and drop from your closet into the week, kind of like this, and they'll stay in order. of, you know, how it should be. But that's example. You could also add jewelry, you know, belts, hats, accessories. I just didn't upload all of those examples for the template, but you could upload any article of clothing, and I'll show you guys how to do that later. And then here, this is the closet. So this is everything in your closet. And also what's great about the closet is that you can filter it based off of what items are your favorite, filter it by brand, filter it by season, occasion, right? So if you want to see everything for casual, you can do that. You can also do it by color. So say if you want to see all the brown stuff, right? And you can put multiple filters on at once, which really helps you whenever you are trying to plan your outfits out for the week, or even see what's in your closet too. Like say if you on your wish list, you have like, you want to get more items that are white, that is for the summertime, you can filter and see what's in your closet and see what you need to get. And you can even, you know, filter by the type of item that it is. So if it's a bag, a t-shirt, yada, 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 right? Cool. And then even after you wore your outfit, you can see where it is on the calendar by logging your outfit for the day. So that's the overview. This is the dashboard. This is the base version. I will have an advanced version coming out later on. But yes, that's a quick overview. Now let's go into each page within the template. I also forgot to mention this, that you can also log your item by clicking on this button right here, and then you would just put the item, you put the date that you wore it, and then put the items that you wore. You could either type it in or scroll down and put that. I'll get into more details on how to do that on a different page, but I'm going to delete this because this was just an example and I don't want to mess up the template, right? You can also add a new item here if you want. So you could just click this and it'll pull up for you to add a new item. So you can also clear the outfits that you plan for the week. So see how there's outfits here. So if I want to clear it, I could just hit this button. It's going to ask me like, are you sure you want to do this? And you just hit continue. And then there you go. You can see that it's all clear. So you can start over for the week. Also, this is like to clear your laundry. This is also a bookmark that I put if you guys want to remove the background for your images. I remove the background for my images. That's why it looks a certain way. And you'll see what I'm talking about when I add an item. Then also, once you have these fits, I think you should post your fits in the Discord. I think you should. I like seeing the fits in the Discord. And then of course, you know, I had to do some self promo in there so you can stay up to date on anime merch. There's a link to the newsletter, shameless plug. And then also a link to my website where you can shop by anime, where I curate my anime finds as well. So let's go through the menu, each area. So right here, let's get into the closet. So this is just a page that is just your closet, nothing else, just your closet. So here you can add an item. So right here, we're gonna hit the add item button. There's also a button to return home back to the page that we were previous on. So if you hit add item, we could just put for example item, so that way I don't mess up. And let's say the item is $30. One thing I do recommend to make this a lot easier for everyone is like once you buy the item, just going to the company's website and taking those photos. It's just a lot easier and it's a good habit to build, so that way you can just add the closet items as you get it, so that way you don't have to constantly do like a batch bulk order and kind of maintain this habit. Then you can mark if this item is your favorite or not. Then you could put what type of item this is. Let's say it's a, let me just find a item. Let's just go to Delinquents Truly. Let's go to Delinquents Truly and get an item from there, because I actually need to add an item that I have from Delinquents Truly. I recently got the Soul jacket. I might have already added it on there, I'm not sure. Yeah, so I recently got the Soul jacket. which I am obsessed with. So I'm gonna right click on this and save the image, save this image as well. And then of course get the product images, save these as well, right? And then we got the price. So let's put the price is $184. This went from example to me actually putting an item. And then we can put the name of the jacket is the Soul Jacket, right? This is a jacket. Type in jacket. And then say if there's an item in here that you don't see, you can always type something in and then just hit enter and it'll create a new category in there for you. Same thing with seasons. So same thing for all these things I'm typing in. If you don't see what you're looking for, you can add it by hitting enter and then it'll be in there forever going forward. So for the season, just pick the seasons. I'm gonna put all the seasons except for summer because it's too hot. And then the brand. So also I put a lot of anime brands that I think a lot of people use, but you could also add new brands as well. You could put the size. I got a size medium. Also, if your size is missing, you can add that too. And then you could put what occasion. So I do think this is a casual jacket, evening, lounge, going out, right? And if there is an occasion that you want to add, again, you could add it as well. So this jacket is red, beige. There's some yellow in there. What other colors are in there? Black. Let's put black. Yeah. So that's good. Now, what we've been waiting for, we want to add the images. So first, what I like to do, so you could just add the images like this. So let's just go choose the file and just add an image, right? Upload, I chose the file. Here's the image, right? So if you look at, let's just say we added this, right? So you see how these images don't have any background and this one does? That's fine, but I would like it to not have any background. Me personally, I would like it to not have any background just because it looks a lot cleaner in my opinion, but either way, whatever you're more comfortable. So that's why I added the background remover tool. So I'm gonna go back home and go to background remover, open this up, right? This is free with Adobe. You can also use Canva, whatever is best for you. And I'm going to hit background remover. And then I'm going to pick the image that I want to remove. Okay, so with this one, you should probably do this in Canva. I don't feel like doing this in Canva. So we're just going to download this for example purposes. Right, and then what we're gonna do is upload this. Upload it. Go back to the closet page. Click on our item that we were editing. Click on our image. I don't want this image, so I'm gonna click on it, the three dots on the right, and hit delete. Then I'm gonna upload. Oh, you can also, if you don't want to download the images, you could also use the image link if you want as well. I don't know if I downloaded the image. Okay, yeah. So this is a bad example because the background's there, but y'all get the picture. Y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. So next, also what I like to do is click on the icon, right? And hit upload. And this is how you can get the jacket as the icon as well by uploading it like that. I also like to put the item as a cover letter as well. You can put anything what you want. Like this is fully customizable. This is what I like to do. But I like to put a product picture from like the models from Delinquents Truly wearing it. It just looks nice on the page, right? And you can like reposition it once it's done uploading. So see, that just looks so nice, right? That looks so nice. Then you can put the date that you bought this. I bought this, I want to say a little bit before Christmas, somewhere around that time. And then you could put what anime, if your anime is not in there, again, you could type it in. You can also type it in search. So Soul Eater, of course. And you can put more than one item too, like as well, if it's more than one anime. Then the product link. So you could take this, boom, go back, product link, boom, company website, boom, delete that. Product details, go back to the product, copy all this or type it in, whatever's easier, and click on empty, put the product details. This is a heavyweight canvas. It doesn't really say the materials. Usually, yeah, I'm not sure what the materials are, but you can put the materials here. So what I did with the materials is I put all the materials that are plastic in red and all the materials that are non-toxic in green. So you guys are kind of aware of like what materials that you are getting. In 2026, I kind of want to stay away from the red materials. So I'm just going to guess that this is cotton, like a canvas. Usually Delinquents Truly use like a duck canvas, which is like really good cotton. So I'm just going to guess that's what it is because he says heavyweight canvas. And then you could also put the wash instructions. You could look inside of the item and just type up the wash instructions there. And then that's everything, right? If you did wear this item and you wanted to wash it later, you could hit this and that's what the laundry does. Now everything under here, do not touch, do not touch. It's hidden for a reason. These are automatic formulas. If you touch these, you'll probably mess something up, okay? So this is what this looks like. So now you can kind of see what this looks like. A good example of one that I filled out all the way. Where's one I did with wash instructions? So here's one I did with wash instructions for you guys. So you can see the tea and then the wash instructions I put there. Product, I think the page didn't have product details, which is fine. Sometimes they don't have everything on there, which is unfortunate, but yeah. And you know what else is great about this? If there's ever an item that you want to resell, you have all the information. You have all the information, so it's easier for you to resell. That's also another thing that I love about this. So this was the closet section. Next, we want to talk about the style board, right? So the style board is great. It's a great way for you to kind of find your personal style, get inspiration and things like that. Also, what I did include is a chat GPT prompt. I'll be making a separate video to go more in depth on how to use this prompt properly and showing you a demonstration. If you do not feel comfortable using AI, I do understand AI, you know, its carbon footprint that is putting on the environment is not the best. You can also do what I did and go actually get a color theory test. This is available in Korea, then also within certain area. So I would just search and look up color theory tests in your area if you want to pay for that. There's also online quizzes as well. I haven't found a good online quiz that I feel comfortable recommending, but I actually have a friend that needed a couple of clients to build up her portfolio, and I'm lucky enough to kind of get a color theory at a cheaper price. So you can see my color theory. I'm like dark winter. I got this document from Pinterest, this dark winter document. So after I figured out what my colors were, I found out it was dark winter, then I just searched like dark winter and it showed me like other examples of people that also are dark winter and what colors look good on them. So I just pasted it here so I get an idea of what colors to kind of make sure I stick to, right? So with that being said, you can also add any images that you want. So say if you want to add something to your mood board, you literally just click this, right? And then you just add the image where it says empty, and you can either, you know, copy and paste the image link, Or you could just upload an image. So let's just upload another image. Let's just, I don't know what this image is. I hope it's not anything crazy. Okay, that is not an image. Let's go on Delinquents Truly and get another item on here. I'm sure there's something on here. I really liked how they styled the Nana fit, so I'm actually going to use that as inspiration. So you can see I just right click on it and make sure you hit copy image address. The thing is though, when you do the image address, there's a chance that the company can move the image and stuff. That's why I recommend downloading the image, so that way you always have access to it, because if the company takes the link down or the image down, then you no longer have access to that link, versus if you download the image and upload it, it'll always be there, which I think is great. So now after you do that, you can see that the image is now on the board, right? And then also I did embed a Pinterest board. This is my Pinterest board. You can also put any Pinterest board that you want, right? This is fully customizable. And the way that you would do that if you wanted to embed is you would like delete that and then just copy and paste a Pinterest link. Let's just get this link so I could show you guys an example. So copy original link. So just pretend I copied this from Pinterest, but then you just paste it and then you would just hit embed. Boom! Then you have it there, right? Uh-oh. Delete that. You can do that with any pin. So you can even add a bunch of pins, right? This is just an example. You could go crazy on this inspiration board. I really encourage people to customize this, but this is the style board. Next we have up is the outfit designer. Now the outfit designer is really cool because you can actually like pick which outfits that you kind of want to have for like inspiration and go back and take a look at them. So I already kind of built an outfit example here. So what I'm going to do is reset the idea, right? Boom, get rid of that. And let's just create one really quickly. You just drag and drop from your closet. And again, you could search your closet, right? So I want to look for some pants. Boom. I only got one pair of pants uploaded on here, sadly, for the example. I plan to do another video for maybe to show my closet, but I feel like if I do my closet, everyone's gonna be all up in my closet's business. And I'm not trying to gatekeep or anything. I just know people are gonna ask me questions about stuff that they can't get. It's just gonna be endless questions. But let's say that this is my outfit, right? And you can also add bags and stuff. I just don't have that stuff added. You can add that. So say I get this outfit. I love the way it looks. Next, what you have to do is you have to log the outfit. So you go here, log the outfit, and name the outfit whatever you want. Let's say DBZ summer fit. DBZ summer fit. Right, you put the items that you got in there. So we got the DBZ jersey. Ooh. Oh, okay, Kakarot jersey. It's named the Kakarot jersey, not the DBZ jersey. Kakarot jersey. We also got the cargos. And then we got the Pumas. Right, so I got the outfit logged, and then you put what occasion this is for. I say this is like a casual little lounge fit. And then what you could do is put the season. So this is spring, summer, fall for the season. Boom. Then it's logged. You can click out of it, right? And then you could restart the idea and do it again. So what's important is that you log it. Then once you log it, you want to go back to the home page, right? And then you could look at all the outfit logs that you did. So these are all the fits that you actually wore. Oh wait, no, I'm a liar. Wrong section. Outfit ideas. Don't go to outfit log. I meant to say go to outfit ideas. Outfit log is a whole nother thing. Here's all the outfit ideas that you just logged. So you can see there goes the DBZ summer fit. So if you want to have a picture like this one does, because this is another one I did. So this is how it shows up. If you don't add a picture, I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that example. But let's edit this one. All you want to do for this is when you click on it, is you just want to change the cover photo. So just upload whatever you want the cover photo to be. I like to screenshot the outfit. I don't know. I just feel like screenshotting it just lets me see what it is all the way, even though you can see what it is. I feel like just putting a shirt or whatever is pretty cool. And then also, I like to take a picture and put it down here. Boom. So this is where the outfit ideas are. You can even log an outfit idea here if you want, but I think it's better if you just do it from the outfit designer. Okay, next let's talk about outfit log. So this is basically all the fits that you logged that you wore for the week, right? So all the stuff that you wore for the week that you logged. So say I'm like, okay, I wore this for today and I want to log it in my calendar. Or say I wore something on Sunday the 28th of December and I forgot to log it. So what I can do is go put the date in there, right? And then also make sure you put the date here as well, so it shows up on your calendar properly. And then you can put the items that you wore. Let's say I wore my Boo Sherpa and some pants, right? Let's say I wore my Boo Sherpa and some pants. Oh, and let me not forget, I also wore my purse. Ugh. So that's my fit that I wore for that day. You could put the season. It's winter time and I wore that. And then also you could put the temperature. It was like 60 degrees on that day. So there you go. And then you can see that the outfit is logged there, right? So that's how you log outfits. And then you can kind of see like what you wore for this week, what you wore for the month, the year, and then all your outfits for the year, which is cool. Really cool feature in my opinion. So that's outfit log. So we only got a couple more sections to get through. Holy smokes. But let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this so far. Is this something that you would use? Can you see yourself using this? I think it's something great. I think one of the things that I hear from people a lot, or a couple people, is like, I will take a whole week to upload all this. Don't upload all of it at once. Take some time. Like only do 1 or 2 items, or do it as you buy new items since you already have the images, right? Or do it as you're trying to build your new wardrobe. Like you don't have to do it all in one night. I tried to do it all in one day and I couldn't. I was on TikTok live when I was trying to do it all in one day, but it actually took me some time and I'm still doing it. And I like that it's taking me some time. So what I've been doing is every time I wash laundry, I'll do it. And then recently I cleaned out my closet for the year and that's how I did it as well. But then the next section I really like is the wish list section. So this is basically all the stuff that you want to eventually get into your wardrobe. And what's great about this is you can see what items kind of are like what the price of the item is. So you can see if you want to save some money for it, there's a amount saved, the price of the item. I know this bag is actually $815. Okay, it's designer. I probably won't ever buy this bag. It's pretty expensive. But also depending on, you can see the progress you made. So say I save $50 for this, you can see that the progress will go up. So you can kind of see like where you're at with spending this, which is great. And then you can also put a check mark if you purchased it or not, and then a status to see like, oh, did you buy it or not? Which is great. But everything right here is self-explanatory. paste, you know, you do the same thing. You add the images either by uploading them or adding the link. I recommend uploading it. This one is actually added by the link, and yesterday when I looked at it, the images weren't there, but they finally became unbroken. But yeah, this is my little wish list. I think this is so funny. The berserkin the berserkin bag. Another great thing, or another thing that I recommend too for this, is to add a cover. Add a cover. It's always nice to add a cover because then you could like see everything. But yeah, this is the wish list page. You can add as much as you want. Then also you can change between the statuses, like which you're in the progress of getting, which you already bought. A very nice feature. You can click on this button right here to add to the wish list if you would like. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Sorry, berserkin. I think that is so funny. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Hit return home. I don't know why I'm hitting the back button. Next, what we have is the closet stats. So this is like all the stats of your closet. So these are all the items I didn't wear. You can kind of like click through these filters. You can always click the filter right here, but you can see the stuff that I haven't worn within a year, last 6 months, or never worn at all, which is great. This is something I really use a lot because there's a lot of pieces I do not wear. Like for example, actually this hoodie that I have, I bought it whenever the Gundam collection first came out, and I think I only wore it once, and I was like, let me wear this with my Gundam hat. But yeah, okay, so you have that. You can filter through that, and then also you can see cost per wear, so you can see if you're getting your best bang for your buck. So cost per wear is essentially dividing how many times you wore the item, right, to make sure that you're actually getting your money's worth. Because if you just buy a piece and you don't wear it, then you just basically wasted your money, unless you just want it for display. So for example, like let's use these shoes. I use these shoes for example. So the price of the shoes was $95, and how many times did I wear this? Oh wait, no, this is a bad example. Bad example. I didn't wear none of these because that's why they're over $100. I definitely wore these. I use these in every example. Okay, so these were $99. I'm like, where is it? But you can see $99, and then you can see the cost per wear is at $49 because I wore it a total of 2 times. Does that make sense? Right? And you can filter this, so like whatever's under $5, this is under $50. That's why I couldn't find it. These are over these are higher, but also the Renji jacket, so you see it's at 56, so you can see the cost per wear right there as well, and click on it and get additional details. So technically, how many times I wear this? So I wore this 3 times. Here, let's make this so this always shows. No, I don't want you guys to mess this up. Actually, leave it alone. Leave it alone. But you can see how many times you could wear it. But cost per wear. That's cost per wear. And then over here you can see all the stats of your closet. So you can see how much it's worth, how many items you have in your closet. And you remember when we started at I think we started at 19, now we have 20 because we added an item. And then you can see what you're in your laundry basket, and then you can see what items you never wore. So you see how there's 14 items we never wore. These are the same items right here, the 14 items that we never wore. And never wore, it calculates whenever you don't log the outfit in your calendar. So if you don't log the outfit in the calendar, then it won't work, right? So you have to log your outfit so you can see what you wore. Make sense? All right, cool. Let's return home. Bum, 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 bum. Then next we have the laundry basket, right? So all the stuff that you click laundry on. So let's go to our closet real quick, go back on the home page. Let's just say we need to wash this cowboy jacket. So if you click laundry, right? Click that check box. And you could do this on like any page as long as you click the product from the closet and then you go back to laundry box. You can also see right here underneath laundry, it says 1 item in your laundry basket, because now we got 1 item. Right? Okay, so you can see right here, that's the 1 item that we need to wash. You can add as many items as you want. Right? Say you wash the items, then you just hit wash items. Boom. Laundry basket clear. We go back to menu. There's nothing in our laundry basket. Ugh. Great. Now this next one is my favorite one, and it's the last page that we have on here. This is for planning whenever you are traveling. So like your packing list for your luggage, and it's essentially the same as like planning your outfits for the week. So you can like drag and drop them. I'd probably say this is like my favorite feature out of everything, because one of the things I hate is like trying to figure out what to wear. But now I have everything here, so I know what I want to wear and I can plan it. So let's say what I want to do is I want to wear this shirt with these pants and maybe this jacket with these pants. I definitely want to make sure I have my bag with me, right? So you can see as I'm adding these items, they automatically go in my packing list. So now whenever I pack, I could just go here on my list, and whenever I'm done with it, I could just, you know, hit check, and then I'll go to the bottom of the list to show that I got it. And then this is just like a packing list that you can use for all the other items that aren't clothing here. So like your toothbrush and stuff. And this is customizable. Say if you want to add a new thing, like you also want to make sure you pack your dog. You can put that, you just hit plus and then type it in, which is great. And then if you need to put any notes there, you can put notes there. I left a little extra section for notes. Okay, let's say you're done packing or whatever and you're ready to clear this out. You could just hit unpack, right? And then hit continue. You can also still filter your closet. You can always filter your closet by hitting this little pyramid thing right here that says filter, which makes it even easier to figure out what fits that you want to do, which I love. So we could just hit return back home. That is all the pages. There is database page. Don't go to this page. You don't need to go to this page. That's all the database. If you erase anything on here, your template is cooked. You're gonna mess something up. Just leave that alone. That's just for all the data to make sure everything's working properly, all the automation is working properly. If you're a techie person, you want to take a look at it, go for it. You could customize it, but you've been warned. But if you're interested in getting this closet template and you like it, it's in the link in bio. The first 100 people get a discount. And also what's great about this is I'm constantly upgrading this. So depending on if you get the free version or the premium version, either version, whatever one I update, you will get those updates free forever, right? There's a bunch of things I have on my roadmap that I want to add. Like I want to add the outfit generator where you just click generate and it'll just automatically generate outfits for you. I also want to add resources so you can learn how to find your personal style, learn about, you know, give you books on like color theory and stuff like that. There's a bunch of other stuff that I want to add. That's just to name a few. But yeah, let me know in the comments if this is something that you would use. Also, let me know if you guys are interested in me doing a kind of like a closet co-working session where maybe like every Sunday for an hour we get together and we log our outfits for the week and put in our closet. Or yeah, I mean, put it in our template. I would love to do something like that. I think it would be fun. But yeah, I'm so happy that I'm able to bring you this digital product. It's my first digital product and I love it. And I showed it on live and a lot of people loved it as well.